Lamar Duckworth is the GOAT.
Taylor Swift is a better artist than Kendrick Lamar.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Antonio, and we are back with another podcast. And of course, I got my co-host.
It is Hosea in the building. Back to bring y'all some more heat. So
remember, before we start, remember to make sure you like, subscribe, and comment on the video. Definitely helps us and helps us grow by just liking and subscribing, so that this can get out to the next person and the next person and the next person.
It's all about beating the algorithm, man. Beating the algorithm. If y'all like Heatwave, like y'all gotta let other people experience Heatwave too, man. So help us beat the algorithm. Get us known to other people. Let us pop off. Just support.
So on this podcast, we're definitely going to get a little bit more personal. Tell you a little bit about ourselves, and so that you can understand and know who we are. Because eventually, we're going to be like family. I want you to know who I am, and then I want you to end up letting me know who you are.
Yeah, we got it's a family without blood, bro.
So we can go ahead and get right into the podcast, and I'm gonna let you go ahead and start us off.
All right, so basically, first thing is basically why we started this podcast. So when I say was in second year of college,
Yep.
We was like, yo, like we trying to do something big, but coming from a place where typically it's college, military, or you end up working at, what was it, Busch Gardens, McDonald's, like, bruh.
You worked at Busch.
I worked at Busch, but people be catching the HRT for 3 hours, bro, just to get to Busch Gardens to go to work. And it's like, you're not really exposed to like the media creation side of things, the social media side of things. Like, so it was like, yo, like it's something we want to do, but you can't just drop everything and do YouTube. Like, you in college to get a degree. Like, how you gonna do YouTube and be in college? I ain't saying we did good at that, but like, how you gonna do YouTube and be in college? So it was like, it was something we tried. We went to the library on campus, copped the camera, go back to the crib, try to record. And like the thing, we didn't understand the editing software. We didn't understand none of the stuff. So it's just like,
honestly, that's a bunch of BS. We were scared.
Bro.
That's plain and simple. We were scared.
Bro,
we didn't want to do it.
Nah. You were scared, bro. I was down.
Look, we were scared. Hey, if I'm admitting it, you can admit it, bro. It's okay.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I won't scared to do YouTube. See, the thing I was scared about was dropping some music. That's what I was scared about, the music side. But YouTube, I was down.
Well, I'm not going to, beat around it or sugarcoat it. I was scared to do YouTube. I'm still scared to this day. It get a little anxious still recording these videos, but in the end, if you really want to do something, remember to make sure you continue to strive and do it, because why not? That's the reason. Honestly, that's the reason we've ended up starting this YouTube channel. It's like, why not? Why not us? I've watched the YouTubers grow. We've seen people grow, do things that they want to do. And then it's always that question, just why not? Ask yourself that question, why not? Like, literally, what's stopping you from doing anything that you want to do? It doesn't have to make you money. It can literally just be an outlet for you to maybe express how you feel, because it's a tough road, man. Anything that's going to make you feel like a better person or just make you feel whole, just go out and do it.
Exactly. Cause, bro, fear is a hindrance to your own growth. Once you learn to see past your own fears, it's like you look back and you're like, why was I scared in the first place? it's like walking over, and I know it's not realistic, but if you walking over a glass bridge somewhere, most people ain't walking over no glass bridges. But
Most people
typically,
ain't even stepping on glass.
I mean, exactly. But it's like, it's like, why not? They make these things stable. They work, so you can walk over it. But it's like you can't beat yourself up with fear. So, um, if I'm just speaking on myself, so basically, back in what's that 2015, 2016 was like, all right, we tried it. We was like, nah, this ain't, it won't work, and that we ain't really get it right. Went
We thought
on.
we had to have the best equipment to do this. Like, as you can
Definitely.
probably see right now, all I'm working with right now is a laptop. Like, everyone has to start somewhere.
Yeah,
Just work with what you got.
exactly. So we come out of we in college. We come out of college, not by way of graduation, of course, but
Same
not
here.
not not to say it ain't gonna happen, but just at this very moment, not by way of graduation. And
Yes.
niggas got to get jobs. So I ended up
And
working.
I definitely have to get a job. But
Exactly. So I ended up working myself. Ended up working at the library that was on campus for a little bit. From there, went over to Charlotte Russe. Ended up working not Charlotte, was it Charlotte Russe? Charlotte Ruth.
yeah, it was
Charlotte
Charlotte.
Russe. It's Russe. All right. I can't even remember where I used to work at. Went over there. I ain't expect to even get the job there. But I mean, it was like, oh, you know how to put an outfit together? Bet. So I was like, cool. So I ended up working at Charlotte Russe. After that, ended up working in the dish room at the inn that was on campus, a hotel, like just on the edge of campus. Ended up working in the dish room there by way
Hey,
of
shout out.
Tone.
I got you that job. I about to say I got you that job.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he got me that job. Not even the best job ever, but I mean, it paid bills for a little bit. Um, during
It
that
was a
time,
good job.
during that whole time I was working at Charlotte Russe, I kind of like took a little break from school. Then when I started working at the inn, I kind of got back into it. Um, Basically, school was stunting because coming out of high school, it was just everything was so easy. Get to college, and they want you to put in work, and it's like that's not what I'm used to. I ain't never had to put in work a day in my life for school. So I come to college, doing the hardest programs, doing the hardest classes, and it's like, nah, dog, you gotta put in some work, and I won't about it. So, basically after that, um, for the past few years, I've been trying to find somebody to make some content with. Was going to start a spicy eating channel where I just ate spicy foods, even though I'm allergic to spicy foods. Um,
Somebody be allergic to spicy
hey,
food.
you
I
good?
don't understand.
You good?
Yeah. Spicy foods you're allergic to. Okay.
Yeah. All right, bet. Just
I,
making sure
I
you understand.
What's your reasoning? Why are you allergic?
Oh,
Because it,
bro,
it
it makes my mouth burn.
right.
Yeah,
Okay.
most people don't understand that is definitely an allergic reaction. Um, but yeah, so that
But you still
that
you still ate that chicken sandwich though.
nah, I took them 2 bites. That was it. That was it. But beyond that, we me and Tone, one day Tone hit me up. He was like, "Yo, I'm really trying to start this podcast," and I was like, "Bro, thank you," because I'm like, I've been trying to pop off since 2013 or 2015. I don't know, whatever year it was. Either way, I've been trying to get into this YouTube stuff, and admittedly, I mean, people making good bread on YouTube, but it's really just a fun experience. So I was like, all right, bet. So I'm trying to teach myself how to edit and stuff. I'm trying to build like backdrops, like to build the little scenery stuff. I'm trying to even before that, I'm over here learning music creation, like just stuff like that. And I'm like, all right, at a certain point, I gotta translate this into something. So it was like, why not go ahead, start the podcast. And it was as simple as that. Once we, because once you start, if you put it to yourself as an obligation, you're not going to skip out on it. You got to hold yourself accountable for your actions. If I feel like this is what I want to do, I'm going to keep showing up every Monday trying to drop this video. And it was as simple as that. So that's
Which,
what,
like we said, weekly videos,
at least weekly.
podcasts.
Yeah, weekly podcasts. And maybe, if y'all help us hit milestones and whatnot, we might give y'all a little extra. Might give y'all a little. Niggas hit a K by the end of the year. Not even the end of the year. By the end of the month. If we get hit 1,000 by the end of the month.
Like, honestly, we're doing this because this is an outlet for us. But the other thing is, honestly, we're here to create content. We're here to entertain. So you can leave comments down below and definitely let us know if there's, again, topics that you want us to talk about. If there's just things you want to see us do, whether that's do a skit, do a challenge. I mean, TikTok dances. It doesn't matter at this point. You just have to let us know.
Yeah, bro. We ain't, like I said, we letting go of that fear. Like, if we gotta do something, like, we down. We trying to pop off in 2020, by the end of 2020 and going into 2021. We trying to bring y'all with us. But I mean, if we can't grow, how we supposed to be encouraged to stay doing this? Hold on. They ain't do it, did they? Did they?
I don't think they liked or subscribed to our channel yet.
With the notification bell on for sure. Like, hold on.
Now, I think I'm just gonna stop. I'm probably gonna just quit YouTube, honestly, because you're watching this video, sitting on your couch on your phone, not gonna like or subscribe to the video. I think I'm probably just.
Oh, there you go, bro. Nah. They did it. I see it. All right, but yeah. So we was it's like letting go of that fear. You gotta just go ahead and make it happen, and that's what we about. Like, we right now, what's this? 4 hours away, right? We 4 hours out.
4 hours, basically, yeah.
What's that? 2 hours of drive each. If we trying to create something at that very moment together. I mean, that's reasonable. But yeah, like we really trying to do something big, and that's it. Like, if we can inspire people to do the same thing, like go out, do something big, then we've accomplished that goal. So
my kids gotta eat, man. They just gotta eat. They gotta eat somehow. So I want you to think of this: if you don't like and subscribe to this video, you making my kids go hungry.
Damn. I don't even.
And I don't think you want that. Like, you want that on your conscience? That you just let 2 10-month-olds go hungry?
2 10-month-olds? 10-month-old? 2? They're the same age?
By the way.
Same age?
Got
okay.
Got twins.
I mean, I know you got twins. I ain't know if they knew you had twins.
So yeah, if you don't like and subscribe to this, like and subscribe to us, we're gonna end up on the street. I don't have nothing else. This is it. This is my avenue. I'm putting all my chips right in here. I'm leaving it all up to you guys to help out.
Dang, dog, we're gonna go to sleep and wake up with a meal.
But so to start off with that, we did go to the same college. Basically, I didn't do what I was supposed to do. I think I went into to college a little bit big headed, thinking that, like he said, didn't have to really work to make good grades. And then it was honestly, it was just a new experience. It was something completely different. I went to a school where I went to the same school since third grade.
bro.
You
Man,
can only imagine how it felt like going to college,
yeah,
seeing the same people from third grade all the way to 12th.
nigga. We would like our whole grade. Not even a grade, bro. Every grade in that school, everybody was essentially a family, bro.
And then just going to college, it overwhelmed me a little bit. More honestly, more so over it overwhelming me. I just goofed off, goofed around, didn't want to go to class, didn't study, didn't rarely did homework, rarely paid attention to class. So I definitely put all that on me. So, but I am going to graduate. I don't know when. I am going to graduate, but yeah, I put that all on me. So right now, doing the best I can to provide for me, my girl, and my two twins, boy and a girl, by the way. And hopefully, I'm thinking, honestly, I'm making this YouTube channel. Didn't want to do it to try to make money. This is still just to express some feelings, talk to my boy about topics while just recording it. If this happens to blow up, then so be it.
Bro. And it's crazy because we be having like so many deep discussions off camera, even throughout the years, and it's like if we would have just showed up with a camera and just filmed it, it would have been like just like that. That's content.
So let me ask you a question,
What
because
up?
I think our generation definitely needs to hear this. So why is it that we think as a generation we're supposed to have everything figured out by like age 30?
Bro, it's because of the people who came before us. Um, if you think about it, most of the people who came before us, they were working. You know, that's the working class. Um, they were there wasn't any Google. They came up. It wasn't no Google. It wasn't no internet. It wasn't like everything that we got now. They didn't have. So there was never a work smarter, not harder. There was a work harder. That's
Right.
it. Just a work harder mentality. And when you got that work harder mentality, you end up in backbreaking jobs. You end up in them 9 to 5s that you are told you're supposed to go to college and get that 9 to 5 for. Like, and that's not something, you look at our generation, nobody really wants to be put in a box. People be like, oh, you see kids going around, they like, yo, he got ADHD, stuff like that. And it's like, no, these kids don't have ADHD. You trying to confine them to one mentality when nowadays it's millions of other opportunities out there. Just because somebody can't sit still in a class, don't mean they wouldn't sit still in, a video. Don't mean they wouldn't sit still being a creative. If they are artists, that might be what they are. They might be an artist. And them not being able to sit still is their creative process, just expressing itself. So I think I think that's essentially what it is. They was brought up on this idea that once you get your job, you just gonna provide for your family, and that's it. There was no regard for what do you want to do. It was a regard for what do you need to do, and that need is not the same today. It's definitely not the same today.
So I think what I want a lot of people to understand, when people say the expression life is short, I really do not think life is short. Life is truly long. Life is only short to the people that don't feel like they're living, or that they're, have lived a life that have enjoyed. If you really enjoyed your life and enjoy what's going on around you right now, then life can't be short. Like, you're enjoying every moment of it. So like, forbid if I were to pass away right now, like, of course, I feel like there's things that I haven't accomplished that I want to, but I'm still happy. So I'm not going to say that, oh, life was short or life is too short because of that. It's all to me, that's all a mentality, saying life is too short. So, and that's the other, like, to bring it all together, people thinking that life is short so that they have to get everything that they want to do and have everything accomplished at an early age. Like, when we started when we started college, it was all I could hear is, "Oh, you got to finish college in 4 years. You got to finish college in 4 years." I hear so many people
Yes.
complaining about, "Oh, I don't think I'm going to finish in 4 years." Like, that does not matter. It
It's not the
doesn't
end
go
of
on
the
your
world.
resume. It doesn't go on your resume that you spent college for 5 years, 6 years. No one's going to look at that. In the end, they're going to look at that you have a college degree.
Right.
It doesn't matter how long you spent at college, because there's life happens. Like, something uncontrollably can happen, and it sets you back, and that just happens. It's unfortunate, but you just keep pushing through it, and don't worry about your age. Don't worry about how long it takes you to graduate. Do not worry about that. You think you're too old to go to college. You're never too old to go to college and get a degree. You're never too old to do anything that you want to do. Don't ever think that life is too short. And because it's just so much pressure, especially for our generation, that I think the older generation don't truly understand. I don't know. Maybe they do want to try to understand, but we're different, and everyone needs to just realize that this is all this is all a process. This is all new. Like, we're growing up differently than they're growing up. Like you brought up about, it's this whole mentality thing as far as with the ADHD.
Yeah.
Like, we all have to have a different approach. We like, I don't know how more I can say this, but we don't have to have our lives together or figured out by age 30. You look at all these millionaires, they're
L-
old.
Bro, life is only short to people who don't live it when they can. Like, if you think about it, everybody who had a dream or aspiration that they never actually tried to go and accomplish, to them, they can be like, man, life is short. Because they probably gonna get 50, 60 years old working a dead-end job, not trying to live out their goals. And they like, I never had time to. Just off of that. But to the people who like, man, I'm gonna go do everything I can to make sure I accomplish what I want. I'm not gonna let that fear hold me back. I'm not gonna let nothing hold me back to not do what I want to do. Those people are the ones who are gonna let you know life is not too short to do what you want. Because I mean, there's no guidebook, there's no rule book, ain't no map, there's no nothing to life. You really just dropped on, you figure out what you want, and if you're not willing to go and get it, then it's like, what are you doing? You just rotting away. You're probably just wasting years. I used to, when we used to have class, bro, I used to be sleep for hours on end. Like, you just sleep throughout the night, the day, like, and then I wake up, go ball. I wanted a degree. I was like, yo, like, I'm finna get this degree and go. And then I was like, at a certain point, it was just like, nah, I'm not about to go to that class. I'm not about to study. I'm not about to do the home. Like, I'm just gonna go and ball. That's what I wanted to do at that moment. But you can't let the things that's gonna come at that very second outweigh the things that you can get by actually putting the work in. If you really want something down the line and you know it's gonna take more work than what it's gonna take in that very second, then put the work in. I'm working what right now, cause nigga had to get his life back on track. So right now I'm working at 11 to 7 in the morning. I'm working 8-hour shifts at night. I'm taking full-time classes, and I'm still trying to find the time to go ahead, try to edit. I'm still trying to find the time to do Uber, get a little cash on the side, so that I can, do better as far as content. Probably.
I do want to just point out, bro. So you're doing all of this stuff, but remember, you have to remember to sometimes sit back and enjoy it as it's happening. I know it may be
Yeah.
hard to think about it right now or to try to do that, but you gotta remember to sit back and enjoy what you do have and what is great that is going on in your life right now.
Right. Yeah. Like I can truly say, bro, I genuinely feel happy right now. I can pay all my bills, come back to the crib, record a video, and I'm like, there's a smile on my, like, I'm genuinely happy. Whether my bank account says zero after paying all my bills or not, I'm just, that's what it is, bro. And it's like, there's no explanation for like why I'm so happy, but I feel like I'm doing everything I want. I'm providing with my job along with Uber. I'm providing for my education because I wanted to graduate. And just so you know, you don't need a degree. But I'm providing for my education because I wanted to graduate. Because, I told people I was going to graduate. I'm not going to renege. So I'm providing for my education. And then I'm out here making videos. I made music to provide for my happiness in the past. But now I'm making these videos to provide for my happiness. Because, that's specifically for me.
Find you an outlet. That's the big thing. But find you an outlet that's gonna make you happy. We get it. Life, you gotta work, pay bills. You just have to work to survive.
And that's
But remember to
inevitable.
find you an outlet outside of that makes you happy. Once you find your outlet, all that other stuff, it's not even gonna bother you anymore. Like me personally, I hate it. Honestly, I hate working. I mean, who really likes to go to work unless you're an entrepreneur? So it's like, but because I know I have kids, it's actually, I don't mind it, like, because there's a bigger picture that I'm looking at. And then what we're starting here, I look forward to doing every week. Um, yeah, this is now going to be my true outlet, and definitely still have some deep conversations and some funny ones too, because I can be controversial a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
Because actually, after we finish this topic, I do got a few things, lighthearted conversations that I do want to talk about.
Hey, yo, the one thing that people need to know, everything that they've been told before about life, I just need to hear you say it, bro.
Life is a lie.
Exactly. And it's like, don't let people who never got to live their life lie to you. Don't let people who never got to do what they wanted lie to you. I was listening to this Big Sean song, and I'm not going to actually rap it because, I ain't trying to get us copyrighted before we even did anything. But
We'll
the
lose all our
lyrics,
subscribers.
the lyrics go, the best thing you can do is stop rapping and finish school. And he proceeds to say, that gotta be the dumbest shit that gotta be the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life. And like, I agree with that, because if he didn't want to, if that wasn't his goal, his aspiration to finish school, why would he stop doing something he loves? Riddle me that. Why would he stop doing something he loves? When I was in high school, we used to write raps all the time. We used to have these rap battles,
That was the
and
best one.
one of the raps, I looked up an acronym for love, and I seen it said love is the loss of valuable energy. Anything that takes away valuable energy, that's what love is. Don't know how true it is, but I haven't found anything to prove it false yet.
Now, he's not saying that it's a bad thing, but when you're putting in effort to something, then that means you truly care for it.
Exactly. And in a sense, if you love something, if you love to ride bikes and you just rolling down the street every day, why allow somebody to stop you? Don't let anybody stunt your growth. And that's all I'm saying. Like, just put the time and energy into the stuff that you love, because you don't want to be somebody who's spreading false love. You don't want to put that loss of valuable energy into stuff that you really don't care about. And it's as simple as that. But that's the reason we started this channel. It's just because the energy we wanted to put in, we wanted to do something that we really wanted to do. And this is it. YouTube was it. But all right. Yeah. On to more lighthearted topics. So what we got, Tom?
So, are you cool if your girl were to start an OnlyFans?
I cool if my girl starts an OnlyFans. Specifically my girl.
Yeah, your girl, not nobody else girl. Your
Yeah,
girl.
cause you know, like, if somebody else girl start an OnlyFans, I'm like, hey, you know, that's straight. I ain't tripping. But if my girl start an OnlyFans, I guess this is a very I don't even know what to say. So depending on the content, I guess, yeah. If she's posting premium type of non explicit content, and I know I'm saying a lot because you know, it's a
It'd be a sticky situation.
exactly.
Literally.
Exactly. Yeah, I see no problem with her making an OnlyFans if she's posting content that is definitely on the less explicit side. If she's using it as a monetary Instagram per se, because a lot of people go on OnlyFans and they post, you know, they post pictures just like they would on Instagram, but at the same time they getting paid.
See, this is the misconstruction.
This is where I got it misconstrued.
This the misconstruction of OnlyFans, bro. People have assumed that OnlyFans is only for like porn type stuff. It's really not, bro. Any content that you want to sell or want to put out, you can use it for OnlyFans. But me personally, it don't matter what she want to do on OnlyFans. She can do it. I'd be the motherfucker. If she wanted to do all that explicit stuff, I'd be the one recording her.
Oh, you on those types? See, bro.
That angle, this angle. Go ahead. Swing to the right, just a little side bit. Cause, bruh, in the end, that's your girl. Like, what you gotta worry about, bruh?
I feel you, but I think it's a little bit of the possessive culture that, you know,
that you need to get rid of,
that I was raised on. Is, you know, it's still there. It's still there. I can't lie. It's not completely gone, but I feel like that possessive culture is telling me, you know, why would I let somebody else see my girl's body, and vice versa. Like,
cause she getting paid.
But is money Is money
Hey,
the justification for that? Like, can I really use money as the justification for that? Myself.
yes, because she's choosing to do something. That means she's thought about it, and that's what she wants to do. So basically, what you telling me is you're not supporting her dream. She want to be an OnlyFans top creator, top content creator. And you not supporting her dream. That's all I hear.
No, it's not that I wouldn't support her dream. It's just I would support her dream um
No.
for most of the content that she could put out on OnlyFans.
What
Maybe
So what you gonna do? Leave your girl of 5 years? Maybe you had a kid with her and now she wanna do OnlyFans. You gonna leave that? You gonna leave all that just because she wanna do explicit
just
content for
because she
to
want to
make
make
money?
explicit content for OnlyFans.
You gonna leave her and your kid that you done built a nice long relationship with
I,
all
I
because
never
of
I never
that?
said I never said I would leave them. Never said I would leave them. What I
That's
said
all I'm
is
hearing.
I don't feel like OnlyFans would be the best outlet if she's doing it because she loves to create content. I think there are a lot of other outlets where you can create content that are not explicit. Now she's doing it because she loves to create explicit content. That's a whole separate thing. So what you're saying is she's doing it because she loves to create explicit content.
Because she is free with her body and she doesn't care who sees it. So it's like if she doesn't care who sees it, why not get paid for other people to see it?
You know,
So all I'm hearing,
this should be the first question on a date, because that lets you know if you're really down to get into that relationship. Like if you feel so strongly about something like that, I feel like, and I know OnlyFans didn't exist when these relationships started if it's 5 years, but I feel like going into the first date nowadays, that really has to be the first question you ask. Are you gonna make
so
it
you
only? Are you willing to make an explicit OnlyFans? Because if so, that's not something I can get with. And
So you don't want to date a porn star. You don't want to date a stripper. Obviously, you're not gonna want to date an Instagram model, nothing like that. Um,
I would prefer not to. I definitely would prefer not to. Now, if it's my girlfriend of 5 years, I feel like we built up enough trust that it's like whether I want her to or not, I feel like me personally, I try to support my girlfriend. You know, I try to
but you
support
won't
my
support
girlfriend
her
as much as I
explicitly.
can. I'm not saying I wouldn't support her. I will try to support her, but
You
I'm
wouldn't be
not
the first to
saying
go
that.
camera.
I'm saying what I'm saying is that would definitely not be my first reaction. Now, I'm the type of person where things kind of grow on me. You know, things tend to
Will you be
like,
filming her?
will I be filming her?
Will you be the one recording her?
Um, I would have to at that point because
I about to say, bro, it's only one answer.
because if I don't feel like I want other people to see you, why would I want some other person to be in a room with you to film that content at that point? So yeah, I would have to be the one to do the filming as well. But yeah, there would definitely be a long talk beforehand regarding, why I wouldn't support it and why she would really want to do it. And then from there, I mean, I feel like if the decision is made that she's going to do it, it's it's no way I can, say no at that point. And at that point, it's all supportive. But at the beginning, there's definitely going to be a conversation had.
So and hey Piff, by the way. So oh, so so to all you OnlyFans explicit content creators, don't hit up Jose. He's not interested. Not only
Definitely
because
not.
he has a girlfriend, but also because you like to post explicit content, and he's not into that.
Yeah. Yeah, not interested at all. Now, if I didn't have a girlfriend and you was
Still
just
don't hit
looking
him
for
up.
that, just to
No,
slide, for a night or
nah,
two, like maybe
nope,
not. But nah.
nope. Still don't hit him up because he's not interested
Nah, yeah,
in
yeah.
a
Don't hit
relationship
me
with
up.
you.
Please don't hit me up though. Please don't hit me up. Because I don't need no messages from people who I don't know who might have something because they making content with all these other dudes on OnlyFans to try to give me some type of VDs and whatnot. I ain't trying to get burnt. So It's true. I'm definitely not trying to get burned. So it's as simple as that.
So content creators, by the way, also Jose is trying to ratio you by saying that you're more than likely gonna burn him.
Hey. I've read some. This is back in the day. I read some where it's like, bro, most porn stars already got AIDS. Like, I
But
don't
that's
know.
back in the day. That's back in the day. That's back
That
in the day.
don't
We are in modern society,
that
bro.
don't mean it's not
Forget that
true.
back in the day stuff.
That don't mean it's not true. But let's see. I got one. Uh, can you be friends with an ex? And I mean, like, you get out of a relationship with one of your exes, and then you go on to be good friends, and then once you get into another relationship, should you still be able to be friends with that ex, even though y'all was in a romantic relationship?
Oh, so even if I wasn't getting into a relationship, another relationship, I can't be friends with you at all. So there's that. We're not gonna be friends after we break up. Too awkward. Um, yeah,
So you just be praying on a downfall. Like, once y'all break up, it's just like, I
nah,
wish for you to fail.
nah. Success to you and everything, but we just not going to interact at all anymore. Now, if we have ties or something that holds us together, like kids, then of course, because we got to keep it cordial. Because not, I'm not into that whole toxic baby mom, baby dad type of stuff. So
Right.
that'd be the only reason why we'd be able to maintain our friendship.
I feel you.
Yeah. And then honestly, then when you get into a relationship, a lot of girls are insecure, so they're not gonna want you to be friends with a girl that you previously dated because they're gonna think it's some sort of attraction or some sort of connection that y'all are always gonna have.
But if somebody is that insecure, why would you date them if you know that they have these insecurities that they should work out on their own? Like, that sounds like a personal problem.
I
Before
mean,
coming
but
into the
I'm
relationship, you need to make sure that you're secure in yourself.
But bro, everyone's insecure. You want to lie and say people can lie and say they're not insecure, bro. Everyone's insecure. It just takes something, a moment or someone that can make them feel insecure. So I'm not gonna. It's not gonna bother me because I have my insecurities, and I know you have yours. It's different levels to it, and it happens at different times. So I can understand if you don't want me to be friends with someone that I previously dated because of your insecurities, which you're not going to admit it to it, but because there's gonna be some things that I don't want you to do personally because of my insecurities.
See, me
So
personally,
we gotta be
I
upfront.
I feel I feel the opposite way. Um, and the reason I feel the opposite way is because I am currently friends with one of my exes, and my girlfriend is friends with one of her exes, and it's all cool. Like, she's met my ex. I actually, with her ex, I worked for two years with him at one point, and we was like, we weren't like cool outside of work or nothing, but at work, like, we was cool. He would always say some wild stuff though, not like
About her.
offensive stuff, but yeah, like he'd be like, man, the crazy thing. All right, so I'm gonna just go ahead and just tell the story of how, like, before I started dating my girl, how he was. So I started working at Busch Gardens, and I was in the kitchen, right?
All right.
And her ex, I'm gonna leave him nameless. I'm gonna just call him Jake. Let's just say Jake was in
Out of all
there.
the names, all the names. Hold on,
No,
no. All the names. Jake.
Jake. It just sounded like a good one syllable name to use. That way I don't gotta keep like remembering multiple syllables.
Jake. Out of all the names.
But
You
yeah, Jake. So I was like trying to talk to my girl. I was like, yo, um, it was this girl I went to school with. She was good friends with my girl. And I was like, yo, like, I'm trying to talk to her. And she was like, she work at Busch Gardens too. So I was like, oh, where? What section she working? Busch Gardens is this big part, whole bunch of countries that they got like separating, the rides and whatnot. She was like, she works in Italy. Me personally, I worked in England. Italy was a hop, skip, and a jump away from England within the Busch Gardens Park. So I used to
Bro,
always go over there.
Foreign language. This foreign language you talking about. You talking about you was far from Italy, you was in Britain.
Bro, it's a park. So think about just the building. I worked in the first room, she worked in the second room.
All right.
Simple as that. It's all outside, but if you think about it in terms of a building, I work in the first room, she work in the second room. So basically about every break I had, and how many years it's been?
What you was pressing upon them?
It's been quite a few years. Yeah, every break I had, I would go to the break room since I worked in food. I just go in the break room, go behind the counter, grab a few items, whether it be some drinks, some Chick-fil-A sandwiches. They sold Chick-fil-A sandwiches at Busch Gardens to the employees. So I grab a few Chick-fil-A sandwiches and walk out. I mean, without swiping the card. But yeah, I'll pull up to her and I'll be like, yo, you hungry? You want something to drink? And this is like going on like, every day for like the whole summer, because Busch Gardens open during the summer all the time. And then, yeah, I'm trying to plant the seeds in there. Like, I'm trying to talk to you. And I would just hang out with her during my break. And her supervisor would come and always be like, yo, because she worked in games, her supervisor would always come and be like, yo, you can't stand in front of the games. We trying to get business. You can't just be standing there hogging up all her time. But I'm like, all right. And I slide out for a second, then pull back up and whatnot. It's crazy. Always get kicked out though. But probably about a month after this going on, it was like 3 weeks to a month, her ex started working in the same building I'm working in. Like, he just got hired at Busch Gardens. And he like, and I never knew who he was talking about. He's like, man, this girl broke my heart, man. He's like, this girl broke my heart. I bought her all this stuff. Like, it just don't, she's just not a good person and all this stuff. And I was like, oh, dang, okay, that's sad. But I always was like cool with him. I was just like, okay, well, you need to stop worrying about this girl and whatnot. Didn't know who the girl was at all. So one day, she pulls up to my area of work on her break.
Okay, because you was putting in that work.
Yeah, I put in that work. So she was like, yeah, I wanted to, come hang out with you on my break. I was like, all right, bet, And then he comes from around the corner. And it's just the most awkwardest moment. And he's like, and just so you know, my girl, her name Piff. He's like, Piff? And he seen me talking to her, and he was like, yo, Jose, how you know Piff? And I was like, what you mean how I know Piff? This is the girl I'm trying to talk to. And he like, that's the girl that broke my heart. And I'm like, dang, okay.
Hey, what you said that moment?
But I ain't say nothing. Like, there was nothing to say. There was nothing to say. So it was just like, it was the craziest thing.
Yeah, we would have to fight right there. Yeah. Honestly, I would have to throw hands.
Nah, but I mean, I wasn't even with her at the time.
Nah, I don't even matter. I would have to throw hands.
But it was just crazy how like the girl that how everything was just so intertwined. It's like those games where it's like a butterfly effect where like one move over here causes this whole chain reaction over here. It's like, I don't know how everything aligned like that. So it was just so weird. I'm like, that's the girl I'm trying to talk to, Over time, I eventually end up with her, how everything should have worked out. But it's just that very moment. And to this day, her and Jake are still friends. I'm cool with Jake. I ain't got no
So she ain't really break his heart, man. That man was lying.
Nah. See, they didn't even become friends. This has happened over 7-8 years ago. Okay. She stopped talking to him maybe 6 years ago. 5 to 6 years ago. And they just got reacquainted probably about within the past like 4 or 5 months. But it hasn't really been an issue. Not too much with me. At first, I kind of found it as an issue because when they first got reacquainted, it's like, okay, this dude, he keeps calling. He keep calling or he keep texting. But
Right.
it was because they was working out the issues that they had. And that was me working out my insecurities. I had an issue with it because I was insecure about the situation.
Right.
But, I mean, I admit it. So, right now, they friends. I'm cool with, like I said, my ex that I've known since, 4th grade? And she doesn't have an issue with it.
I just want to say I don't have no exes.
Yeah, right now,
The girl,
you in 2 relationships, right?
the girl I'm with is the only girl I've ever been with. So yeah, that's what it is.
Nah. I need to get that story of we need to get that story of how you still in that other relationship though.
No. What we not gonna do is try to get me in trouble. I definitely ended that relationship, and it was clear on both sides that relationship ended. But
Yeah.
I do want to point out, since you brought it up, so girl I'm with now, we started like, I ain't gonna lie. All right, I ain't follow the bro code. Like that's easy way I can say it. I ain't follow the bro code.
Yeah.
You know,
See, I ain't never meet that dude. I would talk who was her ex outside of work. We won't cool out. We would just work, buddy. That was it. So
yeah,
it won't no bro code there.
nah. But see, the thing is, so all right, this is how it was. You know, they were talking, or they were in a entanglement. There we go. They was in an entanglement, or whatever they
Yeah.
want to call it.
Yeah, I call those pre-relationships. It's not
So
official,
I'm like,
it's pre-relationship.
but I'm like, I knew him. That was my boy. So I knew all the stuff he was doing and all that. So I'm like, all right, I'm not that type of guy. So, and I was kind of digging Shorty. So I was like, let me go ahead and swoop in, be Superman. Save her out this horrible relationship situation that she is. So I swooped in, came in flying. You know, I ain't had no game. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I ain't had no game whatsoever. So basically, she came up to tech school I was at. Came up there for the weekend just to see how it was. She was trying to see, you know, what she was trying to do. And I gave up my bed for her, 'cause I slept on the floor that day. So she ain't had to, being a gentleman and stuff, because that's the type of person I am, a gentleman. She don't remember that I gave up my bed for her to sleep in while I slept on the floor. Anyways, then, I was just like, all right, let me get your number, if you got any questions or whatever, blah, 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 you can hit me up or anything like that. Get a number. I had never texted her. First text I sent to her was on some school stuff. That's how you could tell how lame it was, bruh. I texted her the first time on some school stuff. Like, yeah, how'd you like the thing? You think you gonna come or something like that? And it was like, then I say nothing again. Maybe like a week or
And
2 weeks
just,
later.
bro, I'm sorry for interrupting, but just so y'all know, when he say you think you gonna come, he mean come to tech, like
Oh
as
yeah,
the
yeah,
school that
yeah.
she was gonna choose, because it was like that
Oh no,
that
see, I
won't
told
fully
you, bro.
imply.
But I told you, bro, the joint was lame. Like it was on some lame boy stuff.
Yeah.
So 2 weeks later, I ain't saying nothing. I brought that junk up again because I was like, damn. I was like, Shorty look good, but I don't know what to say to her. Yeah, that's basically how it started. Then the rest is history. Honestly, honestly, I don't know how I got her.
It just happened.
Uh, One day it just happened, and here we are,
You
years
know,
later, 2 kids.
when I actually got my girl number, I didn't even get my number from her. I got it from that friend that put me on to her. And
You was
when
a
I
lame nigga too. You was a
I
lame
I
nigga
know
too,
I definitely admit I
cause you
was.
couldn't
I
you couldn't
probably
get the
I
double
still
standard.
am. But the thing is, bro, the stars aligned. I'm not sure how it happened, but the friend that gave me her number, she told me to call her. I was like, okay, I ain't got no issue with that.
She told you to
Um,
call somebody who she didn't know gave you her number away. So
yeah.
you just supposed to call her
So,
and be like, "Yo, your
bro,
friend gave me your number."
it was a yes, that was a weird situation. So I didn't necessarily call her. I texted her. Did I text her? I did. Yes, I did text her, and it was a weird, crazy day because I was like, yo, like I've been talking to you and whatnot, seeing you around, and like we've been hanging out at work for the most part, but not really anything outside of it. And I really feel like I'm starting to like you. What's up? Like, blase blah. But she was texting back like sporadically. It was a weird situation, the craziest situation. What ended up happening was the friend that gave me her number, uh, they was playing around, and my girl ended up on the hood of my friend who was playing around's car, and she drove it and she fell off and hit her head. So that night she ended up going to the hospital, and when she got out the hospital, she was scared to go to sleep. So I sat there on the phone with her for 13 hours throughout the night, just talking to her. And
Lame.
I mean, you could call it lame if you want, but it worked. It worked. Because she was scared. She thought she had a concussion. She was like, I don't want to go to sleep because I ain't trying to die. I'm like, all right, bet. You don't got to go to sleep. Just talk to me. So I talked to her for like 13 hours straight through the night. Come to find out, she's in a relationship. I'm like, bro, like what? So the friend that gave me her number, I hit her up. I was like, yo, why would you give me her number knowing she in a relationship? Because I ain't no a-hole or nothing. I ain't trying to, slide in on somebody else, girl. She was like, you should still talk to her even though she's in a relationship. That's not gonna last. I'm like, what?
Yeah, my boy a home record. That's what he is, man.
I'm not a home wrecker, bro. I'm
And
not a
like,
home
if
wrecker.
it,
The
I'm gonna
home was wrecked.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. If he ain't ever intervened, they'd probably still be together to this day. My man a home record. He wrecked
Nah,
that man. He
hold
wrecked
on,
their
hold on, hold
whole
on.
future.
If I ain't intervened, they definitely wouldn't be together to this day.
Nah, yeah, bro, it's okay. You ain't gotta lie to
Nah,
me.
nah, 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 nah. This ain't even no lie. Like that. There was things that went on that if I ain't intervened, if I won't gonna be with her, he won't gonna
They
be
would have,
with her either.
nah, bro. They would have passed it up, man. They would have passed it up. You're a home wrecker, bro. It's okay.
Nah,
It's okay. It's okay if you're a home wrecker.
bro, bro. What do you think the most important quality is in a woman? Like, if you had to pick one quality in a woman, what would the most important quality be?
Obedience.
Obedience?
Yeah, I just need them to listen to what I gotta say, what I need them to do. Honestly, I just need you to be obedient. That's
Dang, we just lost like a whole bunch of views.
nah,
Uh,
for real. Let me stop. One quality. I mean,
so many to pick
we
from, but
to just have good character. To be honest, like I know that's a lot of qualities built in, but just have some good character, like, and just be yourself. Like, in the end of the day, I decided to be with you, and I decided that I wanted to continue to be with you. Just be yourself. You ain't gotta be nobody different. You ain't gotta act different. You ain't gotta try to look different. None of that. Just continue to be yourself. Be the person that I first laid my eyes on, and then just keep growing. Just be yourself, man. And while you being yourself, just make sure you're obedient, because I can't deal with no disrespect. I can't deal with no back talk, no none of that. Because
So we
I'm
back
not gonna
on we
have
back on this. We back on this. Everybody
I'm
that
not
just
gonna have
came back going again. Just so you know.
I'm not gonna have it. I'm not gonna take no disrespect. That's
I
disrespectful to disrespect me.
I feel like the most important quality is just ambition. Like I know myself, I got dreams, I got goals that I'm trying to achieve. And I might set the bar high sometimes to the point where these goals might not get achieved. But like I would I feel like it's great to be with somebody who also has goals. Because that
Just those goals be explicit content for all of you.
nah, it's not even about that. It's more so just like I would
Nah, you can't take your
I
word for
find
it.
myself outside of OnlyFans, I guess, if you really want to say that. Outside of OnlyFans, I find
I understand
myself
what
as
you
a
mean.
very supportive person. You know what I mean? Like I will sit I I never studied in college. My girl, bro, every week sitting down studying for hours with her. And I'm like, I got a degree in psychology through her. Like I should be a certified psycho whatever the psychology people call it, once they get a
No, he
degree.
shouldn't. He only know the word. He shouldn't be. He shouldn't be.
I should be. But like all through just helping her. And it's like, I enjoy being supportive. And I enjoy being ambitious myself. And if I had a girl who enjoyed being ambitious, then that's definitely something that I feel like is a great quality to have for you to, better your life. Um, and just get ahead and do exactly what you want to do, not what you had to do.
Yeah.
So that's the most important quality to me.
Remember, you agree with me. I understand you don't want to say it because we on YouTube and stuff. But obedience.
Nah, my girl not obedient. I
No,
don't
no,
look
no.
for obedience. She do what she want. I do what I want. But
But you had to add that in there.
what?
You say she do what she want and I do what I want.
I mean, it's true.
But with it,
It's true. Is that an
my
issue?
girl do what I my girl do what I tell her to do.
I mean,
I say jump, she say how high.
and then she throw you off whatever height you say.
Yeah, beyond, yeah.
Jump as high as this apartment building. Bet you going right off the roof. That's how it works. But let's see. What was the last topic you had? What was the last topic?
So last topic of the day, um, are you able to kiss your significant other if you just came in her mouth?
That's very interesting. I
Or
think
not
that
even no, no wait, scratch that. It's not even just significant other. Are you able to kiss the
nah nah nah
person
nah nah
that's
nah nah. See anybody else? No. Anybody else? The answer is definitely a resounding no. But significant other, yeah, I see no issue with that. Um, that's definitely, I guess that's something you just sign up for. If that's how y'all relationship is. So
Yeah, nah.
nah,
I couldn't do it.
explain.
Nah. I yeah, that's a that's like a hard pass because yeah, nah. That's nah.
I ain't know you about to get thrown off that roof,
Nah.
bro. If
That's
your girl asks for a kiss, how you gonna reject the kiss?
Because you know what I just did? Nah. And what you just did? Nah.
Bro, what she just did got you to what you just did. Like, I mean, I guess that's
And you know what?
really, huh?
Nah. You know what exactly what I'm gonna do if she try to go for a kiss?
What? Gonna disappear.
Man, man. Because that nah, bro. I'm sorry. I couldn't do
See,
that.
I feel like that's messed up. At that point, that's not even your significant other. That's just
Oh
the
no, it
other.
is.
That's just the
Nah,
other.
it is. Nah, it is. Cause
But
I
dang, she
still
ain't
love you.
significant.
Nah, it is because I still love you.
You know,
I still
it's
love
a difference between love and in love.
you. Nah, because I still love you, and I'm in love with you. And you just gotta know, that's something that I can't do because I'm insecure. That's an insecurity of mine right there. But we gonna work past that. We gonna move on. If, but I don't know. I might.
Everything came full circle.
You gotta swallow it though. You gotta swallow that thing whole. Leave no traces of it. Then I kiss
Yeah, that
you.
bro,
Then,
that
then, I, then I then I think about it first. Then the time that I've done thinking about it, I done forgot about it. So then yeah. But some
you
time
got
got to
that
pass
short
though.
term memory.
You ain't coming right up and be like, nah. Cause then cause it ain't no regular kiss either. You gotta get all up in there. So then it's like a nah. Yeah, definitely nah. We can do a little peck. We can do a little peck, little smooch. But that extra stuff, nah. You gotta kiss me in the morning.
Dang, bro, you done turned a yes or no question into a if yes, explain. If no, explain.
And kiss me in the morning.
Well, let's see. Let's see. What
Cause
we
I'm not gonna expect after if I just did that with you and stuff. I'm not gonna be like come up and be like, oh, give me a kiss. I'm like, who does that, bro? Give me a kiss right after.
right. If you get your girl head, she don't want no kiss from you?
I mean, that's all on her, but I'm not asking for a kiss. Yeah, she be like, oh, give me a kiss or something like that. Be like, all right, cool, because you want to do that.
I
After
feel
she,
like that's inevitable.
but bro, after she do that, I'm not like, oh, come up here, kiss me or something like that. I'm not doing that, bro. Come on, get out of here.
But like
Now
don't
in the midst of it, so we start with that, and then in the midst of it, I told you I hadn't forgot about it, so we're focused on something else now. So that's fine if I do it then. But if it was just like she was just doing that and wanted to kiss me after, that's a no. That's no, 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 no,
dang.
no.
Well, let's see if he's still in a relationship next episode.
And you,
What?
dang, dang.
Uh,
Talking about next episode. Won't be a next episode if we ain't together. And it won't be a next episode if you don't like and subscribe.
For sure. Hey yo, what's that? About an hour and some change. We done gave them a lot of time. Yeah. We're gonna have to catch them in the next one, bro.
So again, this has been another edition of the Heatwave Podcast by yours truly, Antonio.
And Jose coming to you with nothing but heat.
Don't steal my line. We drop
I had to.
nothing but heat, nothing but fire. That is why we're called Heatwave Low Money Productions, baby. LMP.
Hit the like, hit the comment. Not hit the comment, but make sure you comment.
Comment on the
Let us
video.
comment if what we want to know is either comment to the answer of the question of can your ex be a friend if you get into another relationship, and also if y'all really got time, let us know. Can you kiss your girl after you just nutted in her mouth, and especially if she swallowed at that point. So definitely let us know how y'all feel on those topics. But yeah, we'll be back with another banger. What's that, Monday? Yeah, we'll be back on Monday.
You talking about 7 days away?
7 days away. 7 days away.
Now, what we gonna do though this time is we gonna end this video right.
Oh yeah. Yeah, bet. We gonna see y'all in the next one. Let's go, bro. Go ahead. Come on.
Hold on. Before we do that, let's finish the wrap up. Remember, make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the video, answer the questions that we talked about throughout today's podcast. Then the other thing is, don't forget to follow us on our social media. Links will be in the description below.
For sure. Share the video. Turn on post notifications.
Come on now, be a part of Post Noti gang. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah. And you know, we trying to hit that 1K by the end of the month. I said year at first, month. We want to do it in 1 month. We want to be the fastest niggas to get to a K.
Hey, but forget all that right now. You know, 5 likes, and we'll drop another video before the week.
Yeah.
Just 5 likes. That's all we need is 5 likes, and a video will be dropped
before the next Monday. For sure. And if y'all get us 10 likes, we'll love y'all forever. That's it. Y'all just get love. Y'all get our eternal loss of valuable energy.
Yeah, 5 likes, another video. 10 likes, hey, you just love us, and we love y'all back because we love y'all. But this is the end of the Heatwave Podcast. And we out.
Bro, like you took too long. You took too long. Bro, why you hold it that long?
So now you're going to blame this on me.
All
You messed up the first time.
Bet. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
All right, in 3, 2, 1, and we out. And you still got light showing.
Bro, it's the camera. It's the camera. You know what? I could do it better like that. If I zoom in, zoom in. All right, bet. Go ahead. What you waiting for?
What did you zoom in for?
That way it could zoom into the center of my hand.
I bet. All right, y'all. We gonna be back with another podcast. We see y'all later, and we out.